Hi, Elrick. Welcome to our show.
Thank,
So it's not something that we do very regularly,
yeah.
but whenever we get a chance, we try to shoot something.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Yes, of
It was
course.
a long way from France, so yeah, very happy to meet you.
I told them that don't mess around in the shooting because the flight ticket will be very expensive for us next time.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we start with your introduction first? Like, how has your life been?
So my name is Elrick. I'm the director of Guilcor Group. It's a company based in France, which is specialized in designing and manufacturing temperature measurement device. So it can be sensor and thermometers. And I didn't build this business all by myself. I came into this business thanks to my father and my grandfather who built this company and who accept to hire me a few years back. So now they are retired and I'm managing by myself the company. So it was a long journey and yeah. So I think many.
So, like, how did your family get into this industry? It's such an interesting industry to be
It's
honest.
temperature measurement. It's quite a specific field, and it's my grandfather who created the company first. It was in 1987, and so yeah, I wasn't even born, so it
Quite
was
a big legacy you got.
yeah. It was a long time ago. So, and he were at this time he were working for a motor manufacturer company. And this motor manufacturer company needed to monitor the temperature of his electrical motors, and so that's why he came up with some proposal for a temperature sensor to measure the temperature of the electrical motors.
Okay.
And so he created the Guilcor company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're the CEO right now.
Yeah. Now I'm the
Um,
CEO. Yeah.
How does your day look like?
My day looks like I'm quite a boring man, but I don't know. Maybe it can be exciting for many people, but my life always turn around my work. So I woke up at 7. I don't wake up at 5 or 4 to go for a marathon. But I'm just waking up at 8, at 7, sorry, and I go to work at 8 until 6 p.m. Then I come back home. I go to see my baby, my family, and the day after it starts again. And my passion is my job, so yeah, that's where I am most of the time and what I think about most of the time. So yeah.
Okay. So I read on your website you started as a sales representative at Guilcor.
Yeah.
Why such a step?
Yeah. So when I arrived in the company, I start as a sales because I think you better know your product if you want to sell it and to extend your company. So I had some technical study in my background, and so I know the basics, but I wasn't an expert in the field. So that's why I start with to be a sales representative at Guilcor to know what it is to sell the product, to know how is my client, who are my client, and how to find more clients. So I think it's the best way to learn and to know how to grow the company by the sales.
Yeah. I think that's where many experts say that sales and marketing people are the ones who end up running the companies.
Yeah. So it was the case for me as well. But I have to say I got some help because I was the son of the boss. So yeah. But if I would hire someone to manage the company, you will have to go through the sales as well to know what it is to discuss with the customer.
Okay. And like all these years of experience in sales, how has sales helped you in development of your personality overall?
Sales is a specific thing. I'm not sure I'm a really good salesman. I think I'm a better manager than a salesman. So because it's not really it takes a long time to get a new customer. It's very you need to be really patient and to be very not giving up and be able to wait for a long time to get a reward. And I think that's something you learn with the sales.
Yeah.
So that's something I learned with the sales as well. And I think it helped me every day. Yeah. When you start a project, it will take months, many months to end up to success. So I think with the sales you get this kind of experience as well.
So, did you achieve your sales target every month, or that give you an exception?
Oh, yeah, I would say that I got some exceptions sometimes. Yeah, but at the end, I know how it is, so I know also how to uh, how to manage my sales and not to be like strict, for example, on the target, because it's not only the target; it's
Right.
also what you can provide to the customer, and sales is a part of the business, but it's not everything if you want
Yeah, of
to
course,
the
yes.
business running.
Okay. So it was quite a good step, starting from sales,
Mm.
but like when you're entering a family business or a
Mm.
legacy business,
Yeah.
run by your grandparents and
Yeah.
parents and now you,
Yeah.
how is that? Like, how challenging is that?
I think it's very challenging, and it's really depend how you what relationship you can have with your families. I know, for example, that my father, when he arrived in the company, my grandfather was very strict. Didn't maybe give him enough freedom to express himself and to show his potential. So I think I was more lucky because my father is really letting me do anything I wanted, and mostly he let me fail on the stuff I wanted to fail on. I mean, he said you can go to the for that, but I wouldn't do that, and I think you will fail, but you have to see it by yourself. So that's what he letting me do. And after when I fail, I just go to him. I say, yeah, you are right, and I learn. And I think it's the only way you can learn. So
Yeah, fair enough. Yes.
mm,
Okay. Let's talk about technology in your business.
mm,
Like apart from the product that we are building together,
mm.
the remote monitoring system. Uh, what other digital initiatives are you guys working on in your company, in other departments of your business?
So about digital only.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly. So we are working on the remote monitoring with you, an app, remote monitoring app. The other part of our business, which is quite important, is the website. We need to have a good website for our customer to display the product, to explain the product to them because it's quite specific products. So this is the other part on the digital. As well, we are working on the social network. So it can be Facebook, it can be LinkedIn, where we try to build a community with an increased number of followers. So we invest also in the marketing to try to let our customer know better the product and get more interested in the product.
What's your take on AI? Where's AI coming in your probe industry?
Oh, AI. I have to say that I'm not AI guy at the moment. I know all the company goes to AI, but our company is manufacturing products. AI will not help manufacture a better product yet, I guess. But it's very much more helpful for digital products. But at the moment, we didn't implement AI on our process of manufacturing.
Okay. So, talking about scaling a business, right? I see Guilcor is present in over 56 countries, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
What are some challenges you faced in that, and how did you overcome those?
Yeah, so we opened different offices for example, in Canada, in Bangkok, office somewhere or new production plant somewhere. You need to understand the culture and the business culture mostly, which is very different from. For example, from France to Spain, it won't be very different. But when you go from France to Thailand or from France to Canada, it's a very different way to work. So mostly business culture is different.
Okay. So I think it's all about knowing your customers and your stakeholders better,
Yeah, exactly.
whichever part in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that sums up all my questions. Thank you for accepting my request
Thank you,
for
madam.
the show, and I hope we do this again sometime.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Next time in France, okay?
Yes.
You will get the invitation
Sure.
soon.
Yes.
Thank you, madam.
Thanks, Elrick.
Thank you. Bye bye.